Sumo Day is here, and you can use code SumoDay for 10% off of all of the amazing products featured on Appsumo.com with that Sumo Day tag. So let's get started today, and we're going to go over all of these Sumo Day products. We're going to get started with a freebie. What is 10% off of free? Well, it's still free. And if I scroll down here, we have SocialBee, which is free for 1 year. There are some limitations to this plan. Most notably, it is 1 workspace, 1 user, and 5 social profiles. Now, what SocialBee does is allow you to schedule your social media posts on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, and Google My Business. If you don't have a social media scheduler, try SocialBee out for the year. You do get a discount on future years, but you're going to have to pay. What I would recommend is trying it out for free, especially if funds are limited, budget is tight, and get posting and getting more regular on social media. And then over the next year, you can either stick with SocialBee or you can upgrade to a lifetime deal on another social media scheduler featured on Appsumo. And I'm skipping on the SocialBee, but I will be learning a lesson or two from Bozoma St. John's Power of Storytelling. 8 marketing lessons from Bozoma St. John. This is a marketing book. It's an ebook, in which case she's going to tell us everything that we need to know about building relationships and telling a story to drive more sales. If you don't know who Boz is, she is, I think, the CMO or some high-ranking marketing person with Netflix. She's one of today's best marketers, and this is a freebie, so you might as well pick something up and learn. Now, it won't be free forever. This is a limited time free download for 21 days. Afterwards, you're going to have to pay. Moving on, we're going to have the OneStream from Live. Is it Live OneStream? Is it OneStream Live? Honestly, I'm probably going to skip it. I wanted to get into Be Live and all of that, and then I disappeared for 2 months. Where have I been? All those things. Maybe I'll share at the end of the video. But this is a live streaming tool. I don't want to waste too much time on it. You can do your research. It does have quite a bit of reviews, and it's been in the store before. If we scroll down, what you'll see, it was in the store last year, I believe. You can read those reviews, and you can also see if there's any updates since then. I won't do that for you. Fleeq is something that I am thinking about picking up, and this allows you to create shareable videos in minutes. And if I scroll down, what I love about it, that enterprise plan, $99, 3 enterprise users, white label, custom branding, unlimited views. I probably will pick this up and I probably will make a video, but it won't be within the next 2 days. It allows you to create bite-sized training videos, and I think you can do so a lot quicker. So I'm going to pick this up just to streamline how I make videos that are very tutorial driven on how to do something very simple. So sometimes I'll send a file to a realtor. They don't know how to download it. They don't know how to do this or that. And I'm going to try to have standard operating procedures for that type of situation. It's starting to happen to me more and more as I work with more and more realtors. So that is why I'm going to use Fleeq. I would also love to use it for aiPROFITz. I don't know if that's going to be possible. We'll take a look. We'll see. Moving on, Wyzebulb was probably the thing that when I saw it, create and automate workflows through 1,000 plus app integrations to make the most of your time. I said, oh my gosh, this is a Zapier alternative. Take my money. And then I went to the website, Wyzebulb.com. And I scrolled all the way down and I clicked the integrations button and I saw all of my hopes and dreams fizzle. Because on their website, it says choose from over 30 plus apps, more coming soon. And then on the Appsumo page, remember it says 1,000 plus app integrations. This is misleading at best. They currently have 30 app integrations, and on Appsumo, they're saying they have 1,000 plus. Like I said, you're not Zapier with 30 integrations. That is just insulting to anyone that is going to naively go ahead and add this to the cart, buy the deal, and not do what I just did, which is verify on their website and see what's actually available. This product could be good in the future, but they're getting off on a very inauthentic front. Moving on, we have Consolto. Now, this is a great tool if you do a lot of meetings, video meetings, things like that. It's an alternative to Zoom, Google Meet, and Calendly. And I do like this deal on the license tier 3. $289, you can get unlimited conferencing, 10 websites, 10 team members. I definitely see a place for this in the workplace or the workforce. Unfortunately for me, or maybe I should say fortunately for me, I'm trying to build more of a solopreneur style business. I don't want to deal with a lot of team stuff, a lot of meetings, things along those lines. So I will be skipping Consolto. And I'm also skipping Linkjoy because this is a bio-link tool. And by the way, Swipe Pages just released their bio-link tool, and it is very promising. I will be making a video on that this week. But if you do need Linkjoy, you can check this out as well. We do have Sleek Bio, another product. All these bio tools, I don't notice a huge difference between them all. So if you do want to share, if you've had better results with Linkjoy compared to Sleek Bio or whatever, just let me know down below in the comments. Moving on, we have Powr. Powr allows us to leverage a suite of customizable apps to capture contact information and optimize website conversions. So this is an alternative to Envato Elements. This better be a very good tool. So for one code, you get one website. For two codes, you get two websites. And you only get 15,000 page views per month. As things grow and as things scale, depending on your business, just keep in mind these limitations. Next up, we have probably the tool that I'm most excited to purchase on Sumo Day, WOXO, or WOXO, which allows us to create dynamic videos faster and scale more efficiently to level up our marketing game. So this is a very cool tool that allows you to use Google Spreadsheets to create videos for social media. So think like social media quote style videos, or in my case, I could probably sell this to some realtors. You throw their logo on there with some real estate tips, and then you schedule them on a scheduler and you charge them a couple $100 a month. And for that, right down here, what we'll see is you get let's say I can get 3 realtors to do that. I buy this $129 plan, again, saving the 10% on Sumo Day products plus my 10% plus membership. And what I can essentially do is triple my money very quickly. So this is going to need its own standalone video to actually dig into it. But I will say that of the reviews, they're very detailed and they are very promising. I will be buying this tool today. Now, Ruttl is a comment tool that allows you to comment on live websites and make real-time edits for optimized website feedback. I don't like the 3-star tacos on the 4 reviews. I don't really think I need a tool like this because websites, I'm more of a budget website builder. I'm not going to go back and forth and spend a bunch of time going over different little small edits. I'm not a developer. I don't, code. I don't do any of that. I pretty much just create something, put it online, make sure that it can be found on Google, and that's about it. But if you do, you can do your research and diligence. We'll just keep moving. GetTerms allows us to generate custom privacy policies for your website and apps in minutes. So this allows us to keep our privacy policies straight. It's an alternative terms feed and Termly. All these laws, GDPR, CCPA, APA laws, they're changing nonstop. And when you have tools like this, GetTerms, and I don't want to speak out of line because I don't know anything about GetTerms, these tools keep you up to date a little bit better with your different policies. Will I buy this? Probably not. I have a template that, I got from a course, in which case it was done, I think, by a lawyer and this and that. I don't know. I'm not personally trying to violate any rules, any laws, any of this stuff, but I do think that you should look into these tools depending on what your business is. I'm just a YouTube guy making YouTube videos. Invest at your own risk in these products. This is all for entertainment purposes. All of those great things. I'm not always sure if this is any better than what I currently do or use. I think the best way is to get a custom one done by a lawyer, which of course is going to set you back a ton of money. Serpwatch, it's a detailed data-driven tool on clients and competitors with advanced SEO tracking. This here is going to compete with something like Audit, which is a tool that's gotten better since my video. And ultimately, I think that, if you need an SEO tool, you could probably do worse. They do have client portals, which I think is really cool. You can get up to 45 client portals for $690. However, I personally am not in the SEO business. And right here, YouTube add-on for $9 a month, it's a steal. Well, now that might change things. I might have to do a little bit more digging. If we can get this YouTube tracking for $9 a month, if I can up this YouTube, you know one of the ways we can up the YouTube, if you hit that like button right now, if this video is bringing you any value, that will drive it up in the algorithms, the search, the this, the that. I don't really know what I'm targeting with this video. I'm just sharing my thoughts, sharing my energy. I'm ready to come back. Where have I been? I've been going for 2 months, guys, and it has been driving me crazy. So this, if I got this, I would just get the single code and I would try that $9 a month YouTube. Not exactly sure. Let you do your research. This one here, I am getting 123RF stock images and vectors, $39. Now you can come here, check out the Appsumo page, but go on ahead to 123rf.com and you can search something like Italian food. And whenever I make a restaurant website, I've done several Italian websites, and when I do, I always struggle. I don't want to use the same stock media assets over and over again. For example, I did one Italian restaurant, and then like a mile up the road, I've been talking to the guy about doing another one. Well, I don't want to use the same photos, so something like this can bail me out, because whenever I want to go and do the photos and all of this for the restaurant owners, take the actual photos, they never really want to. They're always too busy. They've got excuses, this and that. They just say, just do your best, Scott. Just, figure it out. So if that's the case, then I'm going to use a tool like 123RF. And what we're going to see here is 10,000 results. Now, if I do a pizza restaurant, I can come in here for pizza. I get 2,000 pages of pizza results. And this is going to be a lot higher end than like that website that I built for a friend that was a pizza site a long time ago. Now, it is $39 for a 100 download pack. You can stack this all the way up as many as you need. You can get 1,000 for $390. It's just $39 per 100. QWARY is our next one. This allows us to optimize customer feedback collection and improve response rates with innovative surveys. So it's a survey tool alternative to SurveyMonkey, Typeform, and VideoAsk. Honestly, I've got a couple of survey tools. I don't use them that much, but what I like is this has a very similar feel to VideoAsk, and VideoAsk is one of those tools that I actually picked up, haven't really used much, and I would think that this one would be better, because the problem with some of the video tools is you don't get responses because people hate the video or the audio type. Everyone's got their different quirks, and a lot of people aren't going to give you a review in text form. They're definitely not giving you a video review. So this is, it's a promising tool. I could pick it up on the double code. I do want that CNAME. That is definitely something that I want if I get a tool like this, because it's going to allow me to create more branded reviews for whatever I do in the future. And hopefully I can put more time into this aiPROFITz and getting this thing up and running off the ground, making some real money, so that we can look at more tools like that. Because right now I look at a tool like QWARY and I definitely want it, but I just personally don't know how can I implement this and get my money back, my $100+ back today. I honestly don't know that answer. So that's where I have a little bit of pause there. Next up, we have VBout, which allows us to maximize customer reach and drive conversions with a powerful marketing and automation platform. And to be honest, I'm not buying this tool. It's an alternative to HubSpot Marketing, ActiveCampaign, and SharpSpring. I think this is a little bit more advanced than I want to go right now. It does have 10 powerful tools, including drag and drop visual automations, SMS, web push, and retargeting. In the past, I would have absolutely loved a tool like this. However, I do have some pause for concern because I believe with the integrations, there's only one review here, and with the integrations, read this part right here. And I'm not going to read it to you, but essentially some of their integrations cost additional money, and that seems like this tool could probably get more expensive than you think when you're looking right here for the $149 on that removing the VBout branding, which is what I would go for. Now, this is a tiered type thing. You can agency white label it for $600. You could set up a very good business doing this for customers. You would just have to be able to price it accordingly and scale it, accordingly. And you would have to work inside a niche and a market where they can pay high monthly retainers. That's not something that I'm going to do, so I'm going to skip the VBout. But Plutio is something that I'm actually very, very curious in, and I'm probably going to pick it up. It's been in the Appsumo store before. I've skipped it in the past, but over the past couple of months, I have done a lot of thinking, and one of the things that I've thought is I need to simplify certain things that I do. I love the fact that it's an alternative to Basecamp, Asana, Trello, and Dubsado. And what it does is really allow you to set up some automations and make sure you're getting paid for your time and doing things that honestly I always neglect. If I've shot real estate photos for you, or if I've done something in the past for you, you might know that billing is something that I'm not on top of. Sometimes I'll send a bill 2 weeks after I complete something, and it's not something I'm proud of. It's not something that I just need to improve it. And I have SweetDash, and that's where I do everything right now. And I like SweetDash, but it's a little bit more complex than I need. And I think Plutio might be a good alternative, at least for the short run. Now, for the white label, you're going to have to get 4 codes if you're a new customer. You can unlock it after 2 codes if you're a returning customer. And I'll encourage you to check this out. You know, there's probably more videos on this tool than just here, my thoughts. I haven't bought any of these tools yet. But I see here that this is the best tool for proposals and invoices based on Christopher's review here. And what I'll say is I do have this right here. I tried SweetDash with 3 codes. It was a nightmare. The concept's cool, but the setup's so tough. I actually had no problems with the setup. However, SweetDash, what I have problems with is they've got so many different things that you can do between the circles, flows, and company and all that. And that's where I get lost. So maybe the setup here, he's referring to that because I still haven't set all that up. And it's very confused. So this review here, honestly, Christopher, you probably sold me on this. And I will be picking this tool up. So that's going to wrap up this video. I think we've been through them all at this point. Now, I will say on the Appsumo page, I just wanted to conclude with some of my thoughts where I've been, all of these things, customer favorites. I've actually bought Radaar, haven't reviewed it yet. I will be doing that in the near future. That's a social media scheduler that's an alternative to the free SocialBee. If you want to go ahead and pay, $49 is a very fair deal because you're going to get 30 social media profiles for life, unlimited posts, and I think that this tool is very promising. I bought the 1 code. I'm going to try it out. Rytr's another tool, and I actually want to conclude with Rytr, and I will show you what I've done with Rytr just over the past few days. If we come in here to start writing, I've done 3 days of writing on Rytr. I've used 75% of my credits, and I'm going to make a video on this, but I've written a bunch of articles on that. And anything from first-time homebuyers, benefits of homeownership, all these different articles. And this is going to be something that I can easily make money on. So Rytr is a very good tool. It's AI that writes for you, and it does it very well. Now, the 273 reviews is a little bit misleading. I'll get into that in my review video. I guess it's not misleading, but they're incentivized. Let's do it like that. 11 site looks super promising. I might try it. I'm not exactly sure. $39 is a very fair deal. Bettersheets I actually have. It's a course on Google Sheets. If you need to learn more about Google Sheets, you can't go wrong with this course. I personally have learned a ton, and I would encourage you to check it out. Where it's lacking is in the presentation purposes of it. So it's pretty much just Loom videos. As long as that doesn't bother you, then you can learn a ton of valuable information with Bettersheets. GetScreen.me that's a tool that I don't actually need right now. I wonder if you can save 10% on these tools as well. So let's go ahead and add this to my cart. And what we'll do is proceed to, we're getting 10% off of that as well. And let's keep going. Tykr is a product that I bought earlier in the year. Tykr is a product that I want to highlight in this video actually, because I bought this a few months ago, I guess. It was a lot cheaper back then. It's $99 now. I think I paid maybe $49 or I don't know exactly. But Sean he's real. He's a good guy. And he will dig down deep into these companies and he will show you not the fluff, not the AMCs, the GameStops, the Dogecoins, not that there's anything wrong with momentum plays or growth stocks or any of that. But Sean will show you a more value-based approach. And he's got algorithms and all this type of stuff that shows you, I'm not going to sell it too much, but I've been more than impressed with my investment in Tykr. And I think it is a good option if you're into that. That's kind of unique for Appsumo. And this will probably be one of the only times that I highlight it, but it is a customer favorite and rightfully so. Now, BlurWeb's another tool that I got. And if I come up here, I'll show you the BlurWeb. I just clicked this browser up here in the top right. And then down here, I'm going to be able to blur an area while I'm talking to you on the screen. And then if I wanted to blur another area, I could do that. And then I could check this off. And now I've got blurred areas, and look at that. I scroll up and down, but if you do a lot of live streaming or you want to blur data very quickly, BlurWeb is a great tool that's gotten a lot better since I invested, and it's still just $17. Well worth that money. You get this little extension, and you saw how it works. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me. Customer favorites, those are the tools that I have. Those are my thoughts on them. We won't go through what's hot or any of that. I will wrap it up by saying that the reason that I've been gone for the past 2 months is that I moved. I moved from North Carolina to South Carolina. We bought our first home, my girlfriend and I, and in that moving process, we've encountered all kinds of learning moments, and the journey has been very eventful. I should say it's been fun, but we're doing all kinds of stuff that I've never done before as a homeowner. I'm having to learn stuff, I'm having to YouTube stuff, and I will say that there's all kinds of amazing videos on YouTube that help you walk through pretty much anything, but YouTube's still a very underserved community. So I still come across things that I need a review for before I buy it, or I need to know how to do something, and I either don't know how to search for it properly on YouTube and find that correct video, or that video still doesn't exist in the world yet. So if you're looking to make a little bit of extra money, consider YouTube. I can't speak highly enough. While I was gone, last month I made over $800 just off of the videos I'd done in the past. So that was true legitimate passive income. I bought a couple of Appsumo deals last month, but I've been completely away from Appsumo pretty much entirely. Only the emails get me every once in a while, and I bought a couple of things for that reason, like Rytr. But we're back now. You know, I'm still setting up the office. That's why I've been off this screen today. But we're going to do some videos on some of these products we've talked about today. Before then, they'll probably be me off screen unless I can get, I'm having to learn how to paint and all that type of stuff too. And I got to be honest with you, I am more suited for computer stuff versus using my hands on all of this type of thing. So that just kind of shows you where I'm at. And I hope all is well with you. I do appreciate everyone for reaching out. Like this video if it brought you any value. You leave a comment down below. Anything that you have that I went over, I might have made some mistakes. I'm a little bit rusty with this. We'll see you in the next one. It's coming very soon. Hopefully later today, tomorrow, I'll have a video up on Rytr or some of these tools that I'm going to buy, and I'm just going to try to start recording videos again. Thanks for sticking around. My name is Scott with aiPROFITz.com, and we'll see you later.